Good morning. How are you this morning? Welcome back to what I call Morning Musings. My name is Don K. Preston. I am the president of Preterist Research Institute of Ardmore, Oklahoma. And I'm sharing some thoughts with you on the defeat of Satan. Satan and the victory of Christ. This is such an incredibly important study. The opponents of covenant eschatology say Satan could not have been defeated because, after all, look around. There's evil in the world. Someone posted to me, by the way, in response to these videos, and asked me to talk about the continuing existence of evil after the destruction of Satan. And I'll get to that in a later segment. So thank you so very much for requesting that and for watching the YouTube videos. One of the things that I have suggested to you is that the existence of the prophetic office and the presence of demon possession and the work of Satan, these two are synchronous, inextricably bound together. In the New Testament, as well as the Old, pardon me, we find predictions of the end of the prophetic office at the same time as the end of demon possession. So I want to begin to examine and to investigate this particular fascinating and highly significant topic. One of the very first and one of the most significant prophecies of the end of the prophetic office, and thus the end of demon possession, the charismata, is Daniel chapter 9, 24 and following, in which Daniel was told 70 weeks are determined on your holy people and upon your city. Now, first thing that we have to notice is that this prophecy has to do with Israel and her history, her salvation history. It is not about the church. It's not about the end of the Christian age. It's not about the end of time. It is about Israel and her covenant dealings. Now, 6 blessings are given in Daniel 9:24. Don't have time to go into all of them. But one of the things that it says, 70 weeks are determined to seal up vision and prophecy. You know, years ago, I was looking at that and I thought, what does seal up vision and prophecy? It's literally seal vision and prophecy. But be that as it may, what does seal vision and prophecy mean? I began to grab the commentaries. And I soon realized that here's one of those things upon which scholarship is basically agreed. Doesn't matter what their eschatological perspective is, most scholars agree that seal vision and prophecy means, pardon me, the end of the prophetic office through the fulfillment of all prophecy. Now, I sat down and wrote a book on this very issue, and it is entitled Seal Up Vision and Prophecy. And what I share in this book, starting on page 2, is quote after quote after quote from some of the world's best scholarship. Again, from all different eschatological perspectives, as they define seal up vision and prophecy, demonstrating the scholarly consensus that seal up vision and prophecy means the cessation of the prophetic office through the fulfillment of all prophecy. And the critical thing about it is, Daniel was told 70 weeks are determined to seal vision and prophecy. Here's what this means. If it's true that seal vision and prophecy means the cessation of the prophetic office, that's the same as saying 70 weeks are determined for the defeat of Satan, for the end of demonic possession, for the end of the charismata. Because remember, these are all interrelated. And I'm going to prove this definitively later on as we go to 1 Corinthians 13 and Ephesians chapter 4, and, oh, by the way, some other Old Testament prophecies. You really, really, really need this book. And you know, I've already mentioned my book, 70 Weeks Are Determined for the Resurrection. So here's what I'm going to do. If you were to order both of these books separately, it would cost you $33.85 according to my math. But if you will go to my website, order both books, and mention that you saw the offer on YouTube, I will refund all of the shipping. All of it. So, order your copy of 70 Weeks Are Determined for the Resurrection and Seal It, Vision, and Prophecy. You're going to be astounded, really, at what you find about the significance of Daniel's prophecy. 70 weeks are determined to seal up vision and prophecy. Now here's the deal. Both the amillennialists and the postmillennialists say the 70 weeks have been fulfilled. Done. And yet many of my really, really good friends in both the postmillennial and amillennial world say the charismata continue. I would suggest to you that that's a violation of what Daniel was predicting. Remember, the prophetic office, the charismata, and the defeat of Satan go hand in hand. They are inseparable. If therefore you say the 70 weeks are determined, then the charismata and demon possession have ended. If you say the charismata and demon possession are still present today, then the prophetic office is still functional today. So I would ask you once again to carefully consider, where are the inspired, infallible, authoritative prophets in the church today? I think it's a very serious, very legitimate question. Hey, be sure to get the two books, Seal It, Vision, and Prophecy, 70 Weeks Are Determined for the Resurrection. Order both books. Mention that you saw the offer on YouTube. I'll refund all shipping. Thanks for joining me for this morning's Morning Musings. We'll have more, and we'll see you on the flip side.